You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need.
Room in the elephant.
Turner.
It's murder driving a cab round here these days, Chaz, with all this traffic. Is your mate all right in the back there?
You still with us, Turner?
Where are we? The Elephant and Castle, where all roads meet. I think you'll find that lady outside the kebab shop is expecting you both.
Welcome to Trey Brothers plc. I'm Helen Trey and I'm the Chief Executive. We may be currently operating over a kebab shop in London Road, but we're committed to developing a modern business model every bit as formidable as our founders, the Trey Brothers, both sadly now dead and buried.
Hang on a minute, love. Why did you send the cab for us? I'm persona non grata around here after that Barney with senior management way back when.
Chaz, the arms of Trey Brothers plc are stretched wide open for you.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Turner, you're the definitive elusive counterculture outsider.
He's certainly been festering in that basement of his for ages.
This scene is getting so heavy. Such a bad vibe.
Room in the elephant.
Turner.
Hello, Chaz. We haven't seen you in the Prince of Wales for a while, have we, mate? Shall I get the missus to give you a pint of the usual?
Make that a half, love. I've got a big job on tomorrow.
No, it can't be, but it is.
Oh, bleeding hell, Morris.
Chaz, without so much as a wrinkle in his suit. A real blast from the past.
Honestly, Morris, I had no idea this was still your manor. I thought you were long gone. Last time I saw you, you were staggering into the old Kent Road with half your stomach hanging out.
Thing is, Chaz, after that mishap I went private. Saw a specialist in treating occupational injuries like mine who didn't ask awkward questions. See, I'm fit as a fiddle and still keep him busy. Know what I mean?
So you're still running your old firm?
Well, yes and no. These days I'm chairman of the board. I'll leave the real work to the twins. Chaz, meet the twins. Twins, meet Chaz.
Hello, girls.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lottie. Delighted. I'm Dottie.
Both independently educated, I'm very proud to say.
Dottie and Lottie.
Don't worry, Chaz, even I can't tell them apart.
We don't mind if you call Dottie Lottie or Lottie Dottie.
What is your firm's game these days, Morris?
Well, in a way it's still the old find the lady routine. Remember the 3-card trick? Except we don't have to set up our table on the old Kent Road to fleece the punters while keeping a lookout for the law. It's all to do with computers. The twins can explain better than me.
We focus on aggressively seeking first mover opportunities by using innovative algorithms to gain a competitive advantage.
You've lost me.
Don't worry, Chaz. I can't get my head round it either. I'm stuck on the hard shoulder of the information superhighway.
Room in the elephant.
Turner.
So you're not fighting the Trey Brothers for who protects the bookies, pubs and clubs around here anymore?
No, Chaz. Hostilities have long since ceased between us and the Treys.
You and them have made peace?
Not peace exactly. It's a kind of unconditional ceasefire. But debts are still outstanding and not forgotten.
I don't quite understand why you're back with the Trey Brothers, Chaz.
It's just we've got a big job on, a lot of money involved. I'm on a commission. It should set me straight.
That sounds very interesting. We could offer more favourable terms if you shared your knowledge with us as our consultant.
But I'm not a doctor.
Dottie means that if you tell us what the Treys are up to, well, we can sort you out, Chaz. Give you a deal that's way better than any bent off from the Treys.
I don't know, Morris.
The Treys treated you like dirt, Chaz. My girls would treat you like Prince Charming. Want you, girls?
Oh yes, Father, it would be a delight. Rather.
Okay. Do you remember that 60s pop singer poser, Turner?
You know, Chaz, I'm really having to think hard. Turner, you say? I can't place him. Mind you, I was always a Max Bygrave fan myself. Carry on anyway. What's the score?
Mr. Turner, Trade Brothers have been paying your living costs for decades. We need our money back. Now.
Are you serious? You want me to sell my home and then go back on the road just so you can make money?
If you don't agree to sell 81 Powis Square, we'll have no choice but to seize the property and then evict you.
Now you're talking.
You wouldn't. You couldn't do that to me.
Can't wait to get cracking.
I've been writing songs for the next revolution. You're too blind to see that it's coming.
Mr. Turner, the sky's going to be the limit in terms of your earnings.
You better call it the hypocrisy tour, love. He's always saying he wants nothing to do with money, unless he's spending other people's.
I hate performing live and crowds.
Don't be concerned about your safety. Chaz here will be responsible for your personal security.
No way, love. Not me. Not for that bloke.
Chaz, this is more than a business proposition. It's a chance to start anew.
Room in the elephant. Turner. You know, Turner, we've been more haunting than living in this house. Selling the house will give us money to find a home that we can live in.
You're right, my precious one. I realise now I spent years in that basement thinking that I could come up with something that would be relevant. But now I've gone outside. The world is not waiting for anything from me. It's time to get out of here and set up that commune in East Sussex. To get back to nature.
Room in the elephant. Turner.
Mr. Turner, thank you so much for responding so promptly to the offer from Mr. Kaplonsky to buy the house. Ferber, so nice to meet you.
Forget the sweet talk and just get on with it.
Watch it, Turner. Show my boss respect, will you?
Mr. Kaplonsky, are you content that everything is in order after your inspection of the house?
Yes, the interior is crumbling, but structurally the house is sound enough for our purposes. So, we are now ready to pay the price.
Mr. Turner, you'll be delighted to know the sale will be speedily completed. We're utilising secure online property registration and payment transfer systems. You'll soon have your money.
Hang on. I thought I heard a police siren.
Chaz, this is a legitimate transaction, more or less, and so we've no concern about the police being nearby. Now, Mr. Kaplonsky, we agreed payment would be made in bitcoins, calculated using the sterling Bitcoin exchange rate published in this morning's Financial Times.
I don't want bits of coins.
No, it's a very valuable and highly liquid cryptocurrency.
I'm not trying to solve a puzzle. I just want what is due to me.
Don't worry, Mr. Turner. Once the bitcoins are safely in the Trade Brothers Bitcoin wallet, your share will be converted into sterling, transferred straight into your bank account. It should be more than enough for you and Ferber to set up your new home in the country.
Room in the elephant. Turner.
Congratulations on your purchase, Mr. Kaplonsky. I think you got a bargain.
They do say you make money when you buy, not when you sell, eh? Can we have 3 more glasses? My business associates come here soon.
Chaz, can you organise some more glasses for Mr. Kaplinsky's associates, please?
I didn't realise I was the wine waiter.
There is no money in Turner's account.
What?
Turner, there's no money in the bank account. I just phoned the bank. They say no money has been received in Turner's account.
There must be a glitch at your bank's end. All the money was in our Bitcoin wallet 10 minutes ago. Your share should have been automatically transferred into Mr. Turner's bank account by now. Why don't you call your bank again?
I have spoken to the bank 3 times now.
Very well. To put your mind at rest, I'll double check our records. Right, now, password, security code. Right, now let's have a look at our account. What's going on? The bitcoins were there 10 minutes ago. The Bitcoin wallet's empty. What should I do?
Maybe call Bitcoin customer services?
I want my money. Where's my money?
I don't understand. Where the bitcoins have gone?
Have they fallen on the floor or something like that?
Room in the elephant. Turner.
Ah, my associates text me. I go and let them in.
I want my money now.
Is money all you can think about, Turner? My associates, they're here now.
Hello, Helen. Hi.
Afternoon, Helen. We just popped round to take a look at MLD Limited's latest acquisition. We just bought the house and I'm pleased to confirm it's now been formally registered in our name at the land registry.
But Mr. Copeland? Kaplansky is a wealthy Russian who's just bought the house.
Helen, I thought you might have had reservations about selling direct to us, so I asked Mr. Kaplonsky to represent us.
By the way, I'm Polish and the plumber just helping out Morris.
I want my money.
You must be Mr. Turner.
Where's my money?
You'd better ask Helen about that. We paid her. All those bitcoins.
What's going on?
What's going on is what's going on. That's to say, just business. Now, would you all mind leaving our property?
Morris, aren't you forgetting something? Payment for my help.
Tell you what, Chaz. In appreciation of your efforts, I've decided to forget all about the bullets you shot me with way back when. So you can now look forward to breathing for a bit longer.
You lot have pulled a stroke, Morris, haven't you? This is a Find the Lady con, isn't it? Now you see the money, now you don't. I don't know how you've done it, but that's what you've done, isn't it? And I bet that scumbag hippie Turner is in with you. Unless you sort me out, I'm going to shoot Turner and then you.
Chaz, please take that gun away from my head.
Chaz, that was only a warning shot. Calm down. Because if you pull that trigger or point that shooter at me, Lottie will blow your brains out.
It's Dottie, actually.
Sorry again, girls. Anyway, speaking from personal experience, you'll find it highly inconvenient being shot and leave us with an unpleasant cleaning job when we should be planning our housewarming party.
Please don't shoot me, Chaz.
Chaz, can't you see that you and your shooter are upsetting everyone? So ever so slowly lower it so it's pointing at the floor. Then we can talk about the future. Slowly now, Chaz. Nothing stupid. That's better.
You're a psychopath, Chaz.
All right, Mr. Turner. No harm done.
Room in the elephant.
Turner.
All right, Morris. I'm listening.
Look, Chaz, Mr. Turner, the girls and me, well, we don't have hearts of stone. We don't want to see either of you out on the street. I'm going to offer you both living jobs in my new enterprise, based here in Powis Square.
Don't let him talk you round, Chaz.
What's the deal?
We're going to turn this place into a boutique hotel, complete with a basement swimming pool, gym and roof garden. Chaz, we want you to be head of security. And Turner to be the quirky but charismatic maitre d' in the five-star restaurant, Mr. T's. Mr. T's is a tribute to you, Mr. Turner.
You know what you could do with your job and your tribute, don't you?
Careful, Mr. Turner. Ladies are present.
Okay. What's the deal, Helen?
Half of the bitcoins you can shake out of Morris. That's worth over £500,000 to you, Chaz.
She's talking rubbish, Chaz. Stick with me, mate.
You know I can squeeze cash out of bookies, clubs and pubs 'cause I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. But Morris is right. I can't get my hands on money that I can't see. So, sorry love, it's no deal.
I knew you'd see sense. It's going to be a great job.
Thing is, Morris, I feel it's time I went self-employed. Working for other people only seems to lead to disappointment. So, I'm going to make a move. But tell me, how did that 3-card trick work?
Simple, really. Just took a lot of practice to make smooth. You'd move the lady with the left hand while distracting the punter with the right hand. That way they always guessed wrong. Couldn't work out why.
Of course, simple. Oh, I don't suppose you've noticed the angle of my left hand in my jacket pocket.
Oh, I see.
That's right, Morris. My second shooter is pointing straight at you. And if I just hear a click from Dottie's, you're a dead man.
Respect you for that, Chaz. I know this is just business.
Now, Mr. Kaplonsky's commission, how much is it?
5 grand.
Better than nothing. Hand it over.
Here you are, Chaz, you rascal. But you be careful with that gun now. And the other one too.
I want my money, Chaz. I want my money.
Oi, very last warning. Shut it.
Not now, Mr. Turner. This is all just business, that's all.
Gonna leave you gangsters all to it. By the way, Morris, what are you going to call the hotel?
We wanted to put a little bit of South London north of the river. Girls, tell them what we're going for.
Room in the elephant.
You can't always get what you want, but if you try so